Welcome everybody in my another new videos. In this video, I'm gonna read out a story, a motivating factor for learning any new languages. Here, I'm gonna read out the language that opened the door and focusing on English. But to be perfectly honest, the story is the same for learning each and every single new language. You can apply this to each and every single new language as well. Okay, let's get started. The name of the story is The Language That Opened the Door. For years, English sat at the edge of his life like a locked door, visible, intriguing, yet intimidating. He knew it mattered. Everyone said so. English will change your future. English is the key. Still, the words blurred together. Grammar felt unforgiving, and progress seemed painfully slow. One difficult day, he wondered if the effort was even worth it. But on evening, something shifted. He was scrolling mindlessly through the internet when he stumbled upon a short interview. The speaker wasn't famous, not a celebrity, not a genius, just an ordinary person who had grown up in circumstances strikingly similar to his own. The difference? English. The, speak, the speaker talked about how learning English had once felt like swimming against the tide, exhausting and endless. Yet, over time, sentence by sentence, mistake by mistake, something remarkable happened. English stopped being a subject and started being a tool, a bridge, a doorway. That night, the learner closed his phone and sat in silence. For the first time, he understood a truth that had been hiding in plainest sight. English was not the goal, English was the vehicle. From then on, he stopped chasing perfection. Instead of obsessing over flawless grammar, he focused on showing up. He listened even when he barely understood. He spoke even when his voice shook. He read articles that stressed his mind and rewired his thinking. When frustration crept in, and it often did, he reminded himself that progress is really loud. It whispers. There are days when he felt stuck, as if he were running in circles, but he pushed through. He doubled down on consistency. He learned to sit with discomfort rather than run from it. Slowly, almost imperceptibly, English began to stick. One day, he noticed he no longer translated every sentence in his head. Another day, he caught himself thinking in English without trying. Then came the moment that changed everything. He expressed an idea, his idea, clearly, confidently, and without fear. There was when it hit him. Learning English hadn't just expanded his vocabulary, it had expanded his identity. He was no longer confined to one way of thinking, one cultural lens, one limited version of himself. English gave him access to new perspectives, global conversations, and opportunities that once felt out of reach. He realized something profound. Every word he learned was an investment in a future version of himself, one who could speak up, stand out, and step forward without hesitation. The journey was far from over, but he no longer questioned the path. English was no longer a burden he had to carry. It was a skill he was building, brick by brick, day by day. And the door that once felt locked, it had been unlocked all along, waiting for him to push. Okay, thank you everybody for listening this story. Actually, these stories are not to I'm not prepared for searching of views or something else like that. This is actually my learning videos. I'm learning and I want to keep you guys with me so that you may also progress. You may also learn through it. Okay, one practice you can do, just mute my voice, keep the video open, and you should speak up. You should read out loud these stories so that your mumbling can get totally deleted and you may get updated. Okay.